Me today, we don't often get that opportunity. We actually have the editor of Techopia. Craig, thank you so much for joining us today. We cut you out of the office a little bit, and we do that purposely because Techopia is not just online. We actually have a print publication as well. So, ta-da! Apart from the online content that we provide on a daily basis, we also have a quarterly print ad that goes out in the Ottawa Business Journal. So for those of you that haven't seen one just yet, well, here's a chance for you to do that. Today, Craig is going to give us a little update of what we are featuring. Now, you will have the opportunity, if you want to go check out the digital copy online. So do that today. We're going to take a couple minutes here, just give you a quick recap, and then we're going to jump into our featured guest today, which is Rewind.io, and they're coming up here shortly. So Craig, tell us, what can we expect in this quarterly sessions of Techopia?
Thank you so much, Carlo. So this one, you can see we got the digital issue up here. It's available now. We'll post a link in the description. You can tell with the cover there that we dug into blockchain in this one. Digital currencies. We got Bitcoin there on the cover. Of course, that's not an actual Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a digital currency. It's intangible and decentralized form of currency. But we talked about blockchain in general, if you want to go to the next one, through the eyes of a local startup, BitAccess. So Mo Adam is the CEO over there, and he sat down and he talked to me about what this company is seeing in the evolution of blockchain, because it's a rapidly changing industry. He's talking about how they got started with Bitcoin ATMs actually back in 2014, and they got 1,000 around the world now, but they're also seeing potential in new platforms like Ethereum and the ability to build smart contracts. And this is a very fascinating company. They went to Y Combinator in Silicon Valley, raised a lot of money down in the US, and it's fascinating what they've done already, and the opportunities there are rapidly building. Another one we did is it's 10 years of the Tim Review. If you don't know what the Tim Review is, it's a monthly journal that comes out, kind of bridges the gap between business and academia about what we can learn in technology. Tony Belletti, you might know, is one of the most fervent tech guys in Ottawa. Very excited about the stuff that they're doing. You can read that to learn about what their cool stuff they're doing with machine learning in the Tim Review. If we go to the next one, this is a really great piece that you're going to find a lot of use out of. Michael Bell, who we had on this show a couple months back, he's a Telfer EMBA. He's transitioning from a role in the military into tech, and to learn a little bit about leadership lessons, he actually interviewed 6 of the top CEOs in Ottawa. Let's see if I can list them all. We got Jason Flick, Aidan Marzari, Alan Ville, Chris Param, Nazim Ahmed, and I'm gonna forget one, Craig Fitzpatrick. Page Cloud, nailed it. He sat down with all these guys. And got their best lessons on being a leader, and it's very insightful stuff. Really recommend that one. SurveyMonkey, I was just talking about Aidan, so I talked to Xander Lurie, the CEO there, and Pej Javahiri, the head of the Ottawa office now, about the long-term plans. SurveyMonkey is planning to grow an office of more than 200 in the next couple of years. They're at 100 now, and that's more than when they acquired Fluidware a couple years back. It's been amazing to see the growth there, and the confidence that they have in this office. They call it kind of a hybrid between Ottawa and Silicon Valley. Read more about what they're seeing in the Ottawa landscape. And the last thing I really want to touch on, something I'm excited about, is the collective. Jillian Mood, we've had on the show, is a woman about town. She in gaming, and she branded this the collective. It's this group of gaming companies that are coming together in a single space on Wellington Street to host events, to build up a hub for gaming in Ottawa, to really support the sector, host events. There's 5 companies in there, including hers, Snowden Studios, with Jean-Sylvain Sormany in there, and it's really exciting to see action in gaming in Ottawa. It's a sector I love to write about, and this is a space I'm very excited about too. So those are the main things that you're going to find in the digital issue. Those articles are going to be up on techopia.ca, obj.ca/techopia in the coming weeks or so. But if you're impatient, dig into that digital issue now. Find the print issue in the OBJ on the streets of Ottawa now. And please enjoy. I love writing these quarterly updates, digging into the cool issues and companies and what they're trying to accomplish in Ottawa. And this is one of those issues.